Hello, everyone, and welcome back to ARC's Market Research Update podcast. I'm your host, Saurabh Sasidharan, Customer Success Manager for ARC Advisory Group India. Today, we are diving into an important segment that plays a crucial role in the process safety across industries, the global market for pressure relief valves and devices. Joining us today is our expert analyst, Kiran, who will walk us through ARC's latest findings, trend shaping the market, and what buyers should keep in mind. So, Kiran, welcome to the podcast.
Hi Saurabh, thanks for the introduction.
Thank you, Kiran, for joining. So let's start with the first question to know what is the scope of this market analysis report.
This report provides an in-depth analysis of worldwide pressure relief valves and devices marketplaces, including a quantitative assessment of market size, segmentation, and forecast trends. ARC segments the market by product features, nature by supply, regions, industries, distribution channels, customer types. The report also evaluates qualitative strategies of leading global supplier in the market.
Thank you, Kiran. That's a solid foundation. Understanding the scope really helps our audience to see how detailed the study is. So let's move to the next question that, like, to knowing the supplier landscape for this market. So can you go through that?
Supplier of pressure relief valve includes several of the major suppliers of valves and services like Lisser, Baker Hughes, Emerson, and other notable suppliers include Curtiss-Wright, Beijing Aerospace, IMI Critical Engineer, Trillium Flow Control.
Great overview. It's always interesting to see how these players position themselves globally. Let's explore what actually driving this market. So, what are the key growth factors which you want to point out?
Good question, Saurabh. With increasing population and rapid urbanization across emerging region in Asia, particularly in China, India, and Southeast Asia, the demand for reliable power generation is expected to rise significantly over the forecast period. This surge in energy needs is driving investment in expanding power generation capacity, both from conventional and renewable sources. And other contributing factors in pressure relief valve market are advanced pressure relief systems essential for nuclear plant upgrades, increasing investments and expanding end user base, digitalization process industries.
Thank you, Kiran. It's pretty interesting to know how energy demand and digitalization seems to be the major theme across many of us market today. So, but growth always comes with challenges. So let's address that next. Are there any major inhibiting factors also?
One of the major inhibiting factor is rising competition and strategic shifts. Asian manufacturers are increasingly producing APIs and ASMEs compliant pressure relief valve at significantly lower costs, intensifying price pressure on established Western suppliers, especially in commodity low pressure applications. To stay competitive, Western brands are shifting focus to advanced materials, smart diagnostics, and full life cycle services that low-cost competitors struggle to match.
Very true. Competition is reshaping this industry. So now let's shift to buyer's perspective. Like, what strategies would you recommend to buyers of a PRV system?
Look for a vendor that offers regulatory compliance and certifications. Customers should confirm each vendor's product meet all the relevant standards and regional devices that impact their manufacturing operations. Customers should also make sure the vendors have a documented test inspection regime that align with their quality system. Compliance should be a primary driver in pressure relief valve market selection as they directly impact the safety, insurance, and audit readiness of their valves.
That's excellent advice and extremely relevant for safety critical industries. Any other key trends you would like to share with the audience?
Good question, Saurabh. One of the major trend is improve safety and productivity. As a customer work to improve safety, productivity, and compliance in the wake of increasingly strengthened environmental regulations, the number of measurement points and reliability of pressure relief valve devices is expected to increase. End users and engineering firms are working towards this globally and expect the same from their suppliers.
Excellent insight. So let's conclude with a valuable point for our listeners. Like, how can buyers of this study be benefited from this report?
The clients will get to know and develop a better understanding of competitive environment in which they are operating. As this report provides a strategic insight into a pressure relief wall market in terms of how major companies are coming up with innovative strategies and products to maintain their position in the market. ARC research aims to help both end users and the suppliers of pressure relief valves for strategic planning.
Fantastic, Kiran. Thank you for breaking down the PRV market so clearly. And to our listeners, if you would like more information, please feel free to reach out. Also, you can visit our website, www.arcweb.com. Thanks for tuning in. See you in the next episode. Thank you, Kiran.
Thank you, Saurabh.